Jimmy Carter. The name alone evokes images of peanut farms, a disarming smile, and a steadfast commitment to peace. His presidency, though just a single term, laid the groundwork for a post-White House life brimming with purpose and service. Leaving behind the political battles of Washington, Carter embarked on a journey fueled by compassion and a deep-seated belief in the power of human connection. He could have easily retreated to a life of comfort and quiet reflection. Many presidents do. Yet Carter felt a different calling. He saw the world not through the lens of power but through the eyes of its people. The struggles of the marginalized, the oppressed, the forgotten, these became his new battles to fight. His dedication to service wasn't a sudden shift, but rather a continuation of the values that had shaped him from his humble beginnings in Plains, Georgia. The lessons learned on his family's farm, the values instilled by his devoutly religious upbringing, all played a part in shaping the man who would dedicate his life to making the world a better place. Jimmy Carter's journey was far from over. It was, in many ways, just beginning. One of the most tangible expressions of Carter's commitment to service was his work with Habitat for Humanity. Donning a hard hat and tool belt, he became a familiar sight on construction sites around the world. He wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty, to sweat alongside volunteers, to share in the labor of love that built homes and hope for families in need. It was more than just hammering nails and raising walls. It was about restoring dignity, fostering community, and demonstrating the power of collective action. With each swing of the hammer, Carter chipped away at the walls of indifference, reminding the world that even small acts of kindness can have a profound impact. His commitment to service extended beyond Habitat for Humanity. He became a tireless advocate for mental health awareness, breaking down stigmas and shining a light on an often overlooked issue. He traveled to conflict zones, mediating disputes and working to bring peace to troubled regions. He championed democracy and human rights, using his platform to amplify the voices of the voiceless. Carter's unwavering commitment to human rights was perhaps most eloquently articulated in his farewell address on January 14, 1981. His words, imbued with a quiet strength and unwavering conviction, resonated deeply with the American people and the world. America did not invent human rights, he declared. In a very real sense, it's the other way around. Human rights invented America. This profound statement encapsulated his core belief that America's greatness lay not in its military might or economic power, but in its unwavering commitment to the principles of justice, equality, and freedom for all. He reminded his fellow citizens that these principles were not merely abstract ideals, but the very foundation upon which their nation was built. His words were not just a farewell, but a call to action. He challenged Americans to live up to the ideals enshrined in their founding documents, to be a beacon of hope for the oppressed, and to use their influence to advance the cause of human rights around the globe. It was a message that transcended partisan divides and resonated deeply with people from all walks of life. Carter's commitment to human rights and global peace resonated deeply with many Canadians. He forged strong relationships with Canadian leaders like Pierre Trudeau and Joe Clark, finding common ground in their shared values and vision for a more just and equitable world. Clark, reflecting on Carter's legacy, once remarked, "In terms of what Jimmy Carter says and does in the world, he's a pretty good Canadian." This sentiment speaks volumes about the respect and admiration Carter garnered north of the border. He understood the Canadian spirit, its commitment to multilateralism, its embrace of diversity, and its unwavering belief in the power of diplomacy. He saw Canada as a kindred spirit in the pursuit of global peace and justice. Arthur Milnes, a Canadian public historian and speechwriter, perhaps best captured the essence of Carter's impact, stating, "His moral leadership is more important than anything he achieved politically." Milnes, who had the privilege of getting to know Carter personally, was struck by his humility, his genuine concern for others, and his unwavering belief in the power of human goodness. These qualities, Milnes believed, were the true hallmarks of Carter's legacy, a legacy that would continue to inspire generations to come.